So it's Sunday and it's time for my mental health vlog, and I don't really have a topic to cover this week. So I'll just talk a little bit about my week. It was Thanksgiving week and work was slow on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, but we got off early on Wednesday, so that was nice. Spent some time with my boyfriend, spent Thanksgiving Day with my boyfriend and his parents. And my boyfriend cooked a lot of food. I mean, we had turkey two different ways and a couple other things. Everything was made from scratch because he's an amazing chef, and it really meant a lot to me that he wanted to include things that are familiar to me on Thanksgiving. Like one of the things that he made was a sweet potato casserole, and he made it the way I like it, and it was really good. And he had greens, which he normally wouldn't have. And I was the only person that ate, I think, the greens and the sweet potato casserole, but it meant a lot to me with everything else that he had going on that he wanted to add some familiarity um, to what Thanksgiving is um, for me. So that was really, really sweet. Um, so Friday, God, the holidays, the days just run together. Like I have no idea like what day is what. Um, Friday was Black Friday. I'm not a Black Friday person, so I didn't go shopping or do anything. Um, I did go over to my friend's house who was having a Friendsgiving on Friday. Just popped in for a minute, and there weren't a lot of people there, and they were checking temperatures at the door, and um, just there for a few minutes, and then I had to go pick up my son because my ex wanted me to pick him up a little bit early, so we left and went to go pick him up early, and had a really good time with my son. My boyfriend and I would spend a lot of time with him on Friday night and played games and had dinner, and it was a really good night. They had some issues with him with my son losing at video games or losing. Um, he's not a great loser, and that's something that we've worked on with him. And Saturday, my boyfriend came back over so we could spend some more time together, the three of us. And everything was going fine. We were having a great time, and then all of a sudden, my son lost at a video game or got frustrated at a video game and threw a fit again. So I ended up having to ground him from video games for a couple of days. And you know, it's funny how your parents always say, "It hurts me more than it hurts you." You don't understand that till you're a parent, and you have to punish your kids or discipline your kids, and you see how it upsets them or how it hurts them, and it really does suck. He made the comment that, well, maybe coming over to your house was a mistake, and I know he didn't mean that, and didn't change the fact that it hurt that he said that. But I have to remember that he's 8, and kids say things when they're angry or upset or they don't understand their feelings, or adults do the same thing. But just have to take it with a grain of salt. I know he knows I love him. I know he knows I wasn't doing it to be mean. I think he knows I wasn't doing it to be mean. Um, but I don't get the opportunity to discipline him very often because he spends most of his time with his other dad. So I think it kind of shocked him that I had to discipline him. And you know, the rules are always the same. If he gets in trouble at daddy's house, that carries over to Papa's house. If he gets in trouble at Papa's house, that carries over to daddy's house. And normally it doesn't go that way. Normally he's not in trouble at Papa's house. But he got in trouble at Papa's house, so he's not thrilled with me right now. But it was the right thing to do. It was not easy to punish your children, but I kind of miss it. I kind of miss getting to be a parent. So much of my time with my son is spent doing fun things because I don't get to see him but once a week. And it was kind of nice to remind myself that, yeah, you're a parent. You have to discipline your kid. So, bittersweet, I guess. Wrapped some Christmas presents after he went to bed on Friday night and got some of that stuff done. Christmas is going to be small this year. But, it is what it is. I think this is the year to not get what you want, but to appreciate what you have. I think that if anything 2020 has taught us, it's definitely appreciate what you have. So I did end up getting an elf on the shelf because we have a family elf on the shelf named Wally. And Wally comes out every December 1st and he stays and he watches my son. And he reports back to Santa. Well, now that my son has 2 homes, I needed to find an exact replica of our family elf so that when my son comes over here, the elf will magically follow him and be here. So I did find one. I really hate those elves. I hate all elves. There's few things in life that scare me. Most don't make sense. Spiders terrify me. Elves terrify me. I don't know why. I know it's silly. Like, I don't like gnomes, but gnomes don't terrify me. Elves terrify me. I know it makes no sense. I fully comprehend that it makes no sense. Last night we watched the sequel to the Christmas Chronicles on Netflix, and there are so many elves. And the elves turn crazy, and they start attacking things. And it became a horror movie for me because I just can't. I can't stand elves. My boyfriend kept saying, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?" I hate elves. They terrify me. I don't know why. I know it makes no sense. I know there's no logic to it. It is what it is. Elves terrify me. Good thing they're not real. I don't like them in movies, though. I remember there was this one store in downtown Seattle called the Bon Marché. And one year they decorated and they had elves climbing on the outside of their building. I would not go anywhere near the road that building was on. Like, I would, if we got off the bus and it was like there, I would go the long way to avoid that building because I knew they were going to come to life and I knew they were going to attack me. It's kind of how I feel like when I go through a small world because I read a book where they come to life and they attack people, and now I can't unsee that. So fear doesn't have to be logical. It just is what it is. It's an emotion, and you feel it and you let it go. You let it pass. Now you know something about me. I'm terrified of elves. Had a coworker who he and I would always play tricks on each other. This was years and years and years and years ago. And after he left the company, I get this box in the mail, and it's a freaking elf head. Oh, never forget that. Never forget that. Anyway, taking this week off from work. And we had initially planned, my boyfriend and I, to do a road trip to Louisiana, but with the spike of COVID, we decided to just do a little staycation and do some stuff around town. It's going to be cold this week, so I'm not sure. We had talked about driving down to the beach and doing a picnic on the beach, but I'm not sure 40 degrees is picnic on the beach weather, so I don't know what we're going to do. Our 6-month anniversary is also coming up this week, so we're going to try and do something fun. But other than that, we're just going to spend some time together and appreciate what we have, which, again, is the theme for 2020. Appreciate what you have. I think that's a good lesson for this week. When everyone's doing Black Friday shopping to get new stuff, or people are doing shopping to get new stuff for the best deals, or replace what they already have with something bigger and better and faster and smarter, and you just got to appreciate what you have. I have a roof over my head. I have a TV that works. I have Netflix to keep me entertained. I have an embroidery machine to help me make some extra money. I have a full-time job to pay the bills. I have a son that I love more than life itself. I have a boyfriend who has taught me how a relationship really should be. I've got a family I love. Got food on the table, food in the belly, a lot of food in the belly. I've got great friends. I don't really know what else I need. So I'm definitely taking this time to appreciate what I have. Appreciate what you have. You have your friends. Check on them. Tell them you love them. You have your family. Check on them. Tell them you love them. You have yourself. Be thankful for that. Be grateful for that. Tell yourself you love you. Sounds silly, but it makes a difference. All right, guys. I will check in with you next week. Hopefully I won't look so shaggy, a little unkept right now, but that's it. Hope you all had a great Thanksgiving and welcome to holiday season. And I will talk to you all next week. Bye.